All right. Principal more. Ruth, what did you get in there?
I broke the camera.
You're good at that, Brian.
Yeah, I did.
Jennifer's head is picking the center of the window.
Yes, you need to have a piece of cake, Jennifer. It's your cake, so. Have a seat, that's okay. Okay, so Jennifer arrived at Fairview United Church in the spring of 2015. That was 7 years ago. It's hard to believe it's been that long. The world and Fairview United Church has changed more than a little, I think, since that time. With Jennifer as our minister, we did many things, much of which Ruth has caught in photos, and you'll see a bit more of that later. We experimented with different worship services, had lots of social gatherings and fundraisers, spent time working in small groups to determine what God is calling us to do in this place and time, and we weathered a pandemic. I think it was in January of 2020 that at the worship committee, we discussed how, at some point in the future, we could live services. I think that was a case of being careful what you wish for, because only 2 months later, we started live streaming. When the lockdown started, we didn't have any choice in that. So, and also, let's not forget the meetings. I didn't add up the number of hours that both Jennifer and I have spent attending meetings in the last 7 years. A lot of hours. Many of you have attended many meetings as well. But United Church does like to have their meetings, don't they? So this gathering is a time to remember and celebrate our past 7 years, but it's also a time to say goodbye to Jennifer and wish her all the best. She's already started at the next chapter in her life at Peace United Church. So this afternoon, we're going to enjoy some food and fellowship, laughter, maybe some tears, and send Jennifer off with fond memories, our best wishes, and God's blessings on her work at Peace United Church. I have a card here that I think most people have signed. I will give it to Jennifer before she leaves with best wishes. And right now, the choir has something they'd like to present.
So choir, there's copies of the music here, and maybe we'll go up on stage. And yes. So Deborah sends her regrets, but she's left herself in here. So we're going to use this as the accompaniment for today. I recorded her right after the service. So here's our president, while we're getting organized, to say a few words. Janet?
Thank you. Well, Jennifer, on behalf of the Fairview Chancel Choir, I really want to wish you all the best. Fairview Chorus. Oh, sorry. They keep changing the name. Anyway, so what we're going to sing here is one of your favorite songs, Draw the Circle Wide. And we want to wish you all the very best. Over on the table over there is a little memento from the choir. Our friend Clotis Vicky made that for you. So it's a little reminder of us as you go, you start your new life, and we wish you every good blessing. Thank you. Did I forget it?
Hi. That's loud, eh? I got a microphone and a captive audience. I'm in my glory. I gotta tell you. So, I can't see. Thank you. I need to see this first. When Fiona asked me to prepare something for today, she kind of left the door wide open. I didn't know what it was going to look like. And for inspiration, I started looking through the literally thousands of pictures I've taken of all of you in the past 7 years. I have a box of flash drives and an external hard drive, and it's all full of pictures, and it's all full of pictures of you and events in Fairview. I was reminded when I looked at these memories that we've made together over the past 7 years that there's some overarching themes. So the slide presentation that I put together today is in theme base. We had themes like music, fellowship, themes like saying goodbye to longtime friends and family members, and themes like supporting each other. But there were also really funny themes, like eating. And I don't know how many pictures I have of people washing dishes. So while you watch, and I hope you don't lose interest, because it's long. I probably put 40 hours into this because I kept finding new pictures that I wanted to include, and I would wake up in the middle of the night and think, oh, what about that person? Have I got a picture of them? So I would go through all of the photos again and look for you. So if you don't see your picture, I'm really sorry. I really tried to include everybody because this isn't just a celebration for Jennfer. I think it's a celebration for all of us and all of the wonderful, wonderful things that we've done over the past 7 years and before that too. So we've really done a lot of things, and when you watch, please remember the fun and the fellowship, but also remember all of the support we gave each other and the support we gave to our community. But we all look younger, Deborah.
Yeah. So that kind of concludes the official part of the afternoon. Please stay and chat with Jennfer. We have a few hot dogs left over if anyone wants to take a couple home. So okay. A couple have spoken for. We still have a few others left over, so help yourself. Go in the kitchen, we can get you a couple hot dogs. I think there's lots of strawberries left, and there's a little bit of cake. So thank you again to the choir, the Fairview Chorus, and to Ruth and everyone, and Fiona, and everyone who worked so hard to make this happen. Thank you very much. In case anyone didn't see the pictures of paintings by Diane Watkins that we gave Jennfer when she left in January, as soon as she finds her purse, she's going to get them from the car, and you can see them if you didn't, because I don't think many people actually saw them in person because we weren't here. So Jennfer's going to bring them in so you can see. There are paintings from Diane Watkins, who I'm sure Diane has been watched the service this morning, and she will be getting a copy of this afternoon's proceedings. So it will be someone's going to. Jane Baxter's going to take it over to her, and they're going to watch it. So.
So I just wanted to say thank you, to say that I've missed all of you. I think of all of you frequently. Ruth, you'll be very pleased, I hope, to know that although I often forgot to take pictures when you told me to take pictures, I did learn eventually. And when something was happening at the manse, some folks, I guess they all were men, but some folks were doing some work at the manse. I was like, oh, I've been well trained by someone in my last congregation. Let me get some pictures of this. So I'm learning, and it's interesting. I know I was told at my internship congregation when I left there by someone, I think she was chair of the UCW, she said, you're gonna go and you're gonna find us in future congregations. You're gonna find us, and I know, it doesn't replace any of you, but I'm reminded of so many of you so frequently as I do get to know the new community I'm in, and I'm reminded and just know that I hold each and every one of you with me, and I wish you all the best as well, and thank you for being here, and I hope I can give you all a hug or handshake or and so many beautiful memories that you put together for us, Ruth, now. I have a habit of putting my, I saw a pattern there. I tend to make faces. But yeah, thank you guys.
Reverend Jennfer, Joanne and I would like to say thank you very much for the years that you have spent as minister of Fairview Church. We have always appreciated the changes that you have made and the direction in which you have led us. And now you're leaving us, and we would like to say all the best and the greatest success in your new posting. We know that you will do well, and you can leave us secure in the knowledge that you have had a positive impact on our lives. Take care and good luck.
Good morning. I've never really been very fond of goodbyes, so maybe I'll just say I hope to see you again soon. You're not moving to another country or province, just down the road a bit. So, and I wish that we could be doing something a little more up close and personal at this point, but this is our reality. And in fact, I'm not even sure going forward just how much hugging and fist bumping we'll be doing anyway. So we just need to get used to this. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your spiritual guidance and for the relationships that you've formed at Fairview within our Fairview family. Let's just say how much we're hoping that your new home in Plattsville brings happiness, that you're greeted with open arms, and that you're feeling at home quickly. We will miss you. And so we're going to have to find some ways to keep in touch. Wishing you well. Bye-bye.
Bye, Jennfer. We will cherish all of the wonderful memories we have with you, all of the great events that we attended, the concerts, the music, the dinners at Central School, your flashing Rudolph nose. We wish you a great deal of success in your future endeavors. Have a great time at your next call, and know that we will miss you very much here at Fairview.
Hi, Jennfer. Vicki and I wanted to say a farewell to you with a song. We know that you love the outdoors and that you like spending time kayaking and hiking and camping. So we've recorded This Is God's Wondrous World for you. So, and we wish you all the best in your new charge at Plattsville. God bless. Thanks.
This is God's wondrous world, and to my listening ears, all nature sings and round me rings the music of the spheres. This is God's wondrous world, I rest me in the thought of rocks and trees, of skies and seas, God's hand the wonders wrought. This is God's wondrous world, the birds their carols raise, the morning light, the lily white, declare their Maker's praise. This is God's wondrous world, God shines in all that's fair, in the rustling grass or mountain pass, God's voice speaks everywhere. This is God's wondrous world. Oh, let me ne'er forget that though the wrong seems oft so strong, God is the ruler yet. This is God's wondrous world. Why should my heart be sad? Let voices sing, let the heavens ring. God's reign, let earth be glad.
Hello, Jennfer. We are finding it difficult to say farewell as you move on to new adventures. We think of you as a friend, and we hope that you will stay in touch.
Jennfer, Cindy and I have been talking about all of the things that we have in common with you, and we wanted to share a few of those things with you now. First of all, of course, our love of music. We've been so blessed to have a minister that is so talented musically. We've very much enjoyed our times collaborating with you on the hymns we sing, especially during the pandemic when, by necessity, we've needed to be a little tighter in the number of voices involved. We also have very much enjoyed listening to your skills on stringed instruments, whether alone or with ensembles that you've played with from time to time at the church. The next thing we have in common with you is our love of the great outdoors. We've enjoyed hearing of your experiences over the years as you incorporate your outdoor adventures into your messages or just through daily conversation. We also know that you've poured your heart into the weekly land acknowledgement segments in the service.
Jennfer, our mutual love of nature is something that we have always found a closeness through over the years. Nature in general, but particularly the monarch butterflies, which we both enjoy, nurturing from the egg to the caterpillar, to the cocoon, and finally to the butterfly stage. I know that it is such a special feeling that when that monarch butterfly finally emerges from its cocoon, it flies away with such freedom.
Jennfer, we also share in our love of laughter. We all love Holy Humor Sunday, and we know that you look forward to it each year as we do. It just feels great to laugh and make fun of ourselves once in a while and not care about what anybody thinks about us. We believe that God has a sense of humor and enjoys it when we can just be ourselves.
Finally, Jennfer, we just want you to know that you will be missed. But we know that this farewell does not mean that we will never see you again. We know that you won't be a stranger. We would like to leave you with this wish for you. The real blessing is beyond the familiar and the comfortable. Real growth is beyond the familiar and comfortable. The familiar is where you are, and the unfamiliar is where God wants to take you. Where God wants to take you requires trusting God. As you continue on life's journeys, please know that you leave behind a legacy that is yours and yours alone. You will always be fondly remembered at Fairview. Please be safe and enjoy the journey. Until we meet again.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rain fall soft upon your feet. Until we meet again someday.